Hi, I'm Jess, and you're watching GameSpot News' Top 5 episode. Later in the show, you'll see I'm presenting with my friends Dan and Ed, so look forward to that. You can hit that subscribe button if you're on YouTube to see if I'm able to come up with a better intro next time. For now, here's some big stories. Last week, Nintendo announced that The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild was getting a $20 DLC pass, and a bunch of you guys went no, because if there's one thing gamers don't like, it's paying extra money for a thing that already cost them a bunch of money. Nintendo have weighed in. Nintendo's Bill Trinen told IGN that it's in Nintendo's nature to use every last minute of dev time to make the game as good as it can be. And given they made the massive world of Hyrule, they considered it a waste to just make one game and have that be the end of it. The result of that was the DLC Pass, which is coming out in 2 packs this summer and this holiday season, respectively. The first includes a new Cave of Trials challenge and hard mode, and the second has a new story and dungeon. Trinen explained that the content is in development now, which is why it's not coming out for a while, and ruminated that fans would have responded better if Nintendo had been able to share more about the DLC packs. He said he expects Zelda fans will be happy to know that more Zelda is coming later this year. Breath of the Wild arrives on March 3rd for Switch and Wii U.
So we all know that Overwatch is the only game that matters anymore, and we all know that there's a new character coming soon. But who is it gonna be, and what kind of crazy shit are they gonna do? Well, Blizzard have spent the week dropping hints for the internet to froth over. First up, Overwatch director Jeff Kaplan said, Hero 24 is not who you think it is, meaning that Doomfist, a character who's been in the spotlight because of Terry Crews wanting to voice him, probably isn't next. Then there was an official blog post, which published an in-universe interview with 11-year-old scientist from Nubani, Effie Odali. I assume that's how you say it. She's a gifted child who has experience with robots and AI. It mentions she's received a research grant, she built her own drones as a kid, and now she's going on a holiday and it's her first time flying. And then some eagle-eyed folks at esports site PvP Live noticed that the in-game arrivals board in the Nubani stage had changed in a variety of ways in a recent update. Finally, Jeff Kaplan revealed a bit of very early concept art as part of his opening keynote at the DICE Summit in Vegas, which featured a giant robot spider and a bunch of smaller spiders around it. He said, no, the hero in the center is not the hero who you think it is. So speculation is rife. Will the next hero be the giant spider? Will it be 11-year-old scientist Effie? Will it be the 11-year-old scientist Effie controlling giant spiders? I would be all over that last one, but we'll probably be finding out more very soon.
Through the magic of cinema, we've changed sets because, well, the aircon was way too loud where we were, so we just came into a free meeting room and now it's really echoey in here. Anyway, the Nintendo Switch's digital games appear to adhere to the Pooley principle as they can't exist simultaneously on multiple systems. The Pooley exclusion principle is the quantum mechanical principle that states that 2 or more identical fermions cannot occupy the same quantum state within a quantum system simultaneously. In this unnecessary comparison, your digital copy of Breath of the Wild is a fermion and your Switch is the quantum system. Got it? Good. YouTuber Crazy Dope-tastic captured a recent Q&A session with Nintendo Entertainment Planning and Development General Manager Shinya Takahashi. When asked by an audience member if they'd be able to buy digital games from the eShop once and have them playable on multiple systems, Takahashi answered, currently we don't have a system like that in place for Nintendo Switch. He went on to say, but we haven't made any final decisions about how we would approach that going forward. So unfortunately, I can't provide any concrete answer for you right now. While that's not the best news, we recently learned that all Nintendo eShop purchases will soon be tied to your Nintendo account, which is at least a small step in the right direction.
Bit of a PSA for you guys, the Ghost Recon Wildlands open beta is happening right now, so you can go play it. I mean, stay till the end of the video, it'll still be there in 2 minutes. The open beta is available on PS4, Xbox One and PC and will run until February 27. The beta includes everything from the closed beta, as well as more content that takes place in a province called Montioc, where you'll be taking on strongholds held by the fearsome Santa Blanca cartel. If you want a leg up, you can check out our video that gives you 5 things worth knowing before digging into the beta. If you're an Xbox user, I can't absolutely promise you'll be able to play the Crash Bandicoot Remaster trilogy, but you might be able to, which is definitely a step up from won't be able to. The upcoming Crash Bandicoot Insane trilogy, which includes the first 3 Crash games, has only been announced for PS4, where it launches on June 30. But the story doesn't end there. The PlayStation Island Twitter account recently replied to a tweet that has since been deleted, saying the game will be exclusive to PS4. The new tweet, clarifying the deleted tweet, states, "It will be coming to PlayStation 4 and PS4 Pro first," which heavily implies that the trilogy is a timed exclusive. Activision have not confirmed whether this is the case. This week on site, we show you how to make a Mii on Nintendo Switch, review Horizon Zero Dawn, and give you our impression of Mass Effect Andromeda. That is it from us this week, but be sure to have yourselves a lovely weekend, and the US will be taking care of you next week, so I will see you after that.